I think, because obviously this conversation is best oriented on a wider, whether you've got any questions or topics around those that you might want to bring up.
What we really want to do, if we're honest, is to make artists useful in society. We want artists to do something to contribute to our local context, which actually counts, that people appreciate. It's no good doing a big sort of red ball on a lake or a giant installation, or getting the Kabakovs to do, kind of plough some fields in a particular shape, or whatever these kind of stunt art projects are. What local people want is something that registers. That's where they say, well, what's in it for us? And we can actually say, well, this is what's in it for you.
I think that's a really important point about arts-led activity. It's a process, as much as it is a site. Groups of artists working together make sense, creating a focal point to present themselves to the world, shape themselves to suit their needs, and engage with an audience. Within this sphere, anything and everything seems possible.
Becoming a citizen of Nowhere Island means genuinely shaping this new nation and having a voice. And over the next year, we'll be rolling out a programme whereby people can contribute to a new Bill of Rights, they can design the nation's flag, they can compose its national anthem, from the whimsical to the really serious issues and discussions.
There are various things already in existence. There was a great sharing of things that are happening, that are to do with Spike Associates, or there's residential things happening in Cornwall. So it'd be good to kind of map what's already out there.
I think one of the key themes was around knowledge transfer. There was certainly a sort of sense that one thing that we could do as a dispersed region, and probably we're not doing very effectively at the moment, is more effectively communicate best practice and learning.
The thing about network culture is because we want to partake. So in forced collaboration, it's the idea that you have to collaborate, you have to be seen to collaborate. That's a very different thing from something which is really about a research culture.
In terms of research, in terms of knowing who is out there buying, we said a definite no to sort of any consultancy-based research, sort of market research, but a definite yes to pooling our existing knowledge of contacts and networks to identify collectors in the region and to encourage regional buying.
Clearly, underpinning the scheme is the need to form close relationships with both galleries and curatorial practice, and to involve clients and audiences in the experience of the work that's undertaken and feeding back about the work.
So in terms of visitor experience, it's not just about informing the experience, but listening to people, getting feedback, and maybe developing programmes, etc., to respond and engage audiences in the future from that data that we collect.
But I think overall it was agreed that there is a role for Alias to play in allowing a lot of what's already gone before in these discussions to happen from artist-led initiatives as well as from arts organisation initiatives. So we're very pleased to have them on board. Thank you.
I mean, and this is a big issue in all sorts of ways. How do you measure quality? I mean, I think this is why network culture is really kind of the future, because it is about what people find engaging. We were able to have conversations today which were really high quality conversations because we'd all come together with a kind of shared purpose, which was we're interested in strengthening the visual arts. I think we know that if it's a useful conversation or not. The conversation around collaboration was that we don't want to have enforced collaborations. We want something that is useful, and if it isn't useful, don't engage with it. So the quality is going to come through kind of it actually being meaningful and useful for people.